Okay, we might actually be so back because we just got confirmation from a couple of people that they've received emails about their orders being shipped. So no need to group bully Carti on Friday or on Saturday or before Rolling Loud, but this actually came as a surprise. I literally just dropped a video for you guys talking about how the next 36 hours are going to be so important. Now we're here. Today, we'll talk about all of it. So let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Quick shout out to Flow Culture with the link in the description, or with the code BENZMUSIC, you can save 10% on top on some amazing articles including rugs, mugs, phone cases, and a lot more, also from Playboi Carti, so they look really cool. Make sure to go check it out with the link in the description. So as I said, I just dropped a video. We talked about how the next couple of hours are going to be very important because tomorrow is Wednesday, March 12th, which is the infamous day that we've been looking forward to because that is a 6-month period after September 12th that Carti would have to ship all of the bundles that he put up for All Red on his store out to people, which obviously also include the digital albums for iAmmusic, and they're connected to it. And it now seems like that is exactly what is happening because we got confirmation from a couple of people, and we need to get more of these to actually confirm if this is 100% real. Maybe they're also with a certain type of time delay putting out there. Not a lot of people always check their emails, but this is the first impression that we just got on the subreddit, on social media, and I wanted to update y'all guys on this. But as a disclaimer, this is obviously subject to change, and by the time you're watching this, we may have gotten some news that either completely deny this or further strengthen this argument and emphasize that there are actually orders being shipped out. But these obviously include the bundles and the merch sets that you could purchase for All Red, and these were the ones that we were kind of fearing would then never end up dropping, but it looks like they're actually being shipped out. This is all from the Carti store, and it says the hat box set, or the other one, you know, for $65 with also the album in there. This is obviously a day earlier than we were expecting. We were looking at March 12th, so tomorrow, but maybe this is also logistically them just sending it out to the carrier who's then starting to ship it out tomorrow. This could obviously run the danger of some of them arriving before Friday, because we know that if this is the case, and this is kind of the big news, then the album is dropping Friday, because the calculation always was that he was going to start shipping them out throughout the week so that they would arrive on Friday, which is the day also the album drops. Because if any of these actually arrives before Friday, we do have the digital album or also the vinyls connected to it that would then just have the album on it, and people would obviously upload it. So I'm not sure how this is exactly going to go down. Maybe they have some sort of, special contract where they can ensure that they are only, arriving on Friday at the people's doors that they are actually ordered at. We'll have to wait and see how this all turns out. We didn't get an official confirmation from Carti yet, though. That is important because that is the thing that we need, but this is the sign that we've been waiting for. Now, Rolling Loud is obviously still coming up, and maybe now also all of their teasing makes a whole lot of more sense. As I talked about in the last video, which maybe not all of you have watched, we did get more info from Rolling Loud as they reposted fan favorite snippets and grails like Numb, Drugs Got Me Numb, or also they reposted Crush, at least that one snippet that we got from it. They retweeted that. We know that Rolling Loud is not to be trusted on social media. Their account is run by some interns that don't have any more info than we do, but at least it's some sort of sign that maybe they got a promise from the label that Carti was going to perform it there. Interestingly enough then, though, maybe you've seen this, it all started before we got these confirmations of the shipments going out with a post from Kirko, who is a very reliable, usually, outlet when it comes to some, release dates or when it comes to infos on new music stuff. He just posted his usual album announcement post announcing iAmmusic for this Friday, March 14th, which obviously makes sense if all of this is now turning out the way that we were suspecting this to. But if, he likely had also some info that we didn't have. And this was before we got the shipment, so a lot of people immediately went crazy. Oh shit, Kirko posted it. Does this mean the album is coming? Likely yes, because at this point, I don't believe that he would have posted it if this wasn't true. Now, we talked about the 4 possible ways that this could go in the past video as well that Unseen Opium put up, and obviously some of them could still come true. So we could either just get the album like we now think and everything is fine, but obviously the merch bundles might ship out, but there might not be an album connected to this, so we might just get the bundles being shipped as they apparently now are, people receiving the merch, but maybe only getting a digital version of All Red. This is what I've been saying for the longest time now in explaining how this could all come to be. And then we could still get some sort of delay onto a later date for the entire record. I still see a possibility of this happening, maybe just to not get everybody too excited on what's to come, because it's still a possibility, as I said. But at least we don't have option 3 anymore, where they don't say anything, they don't refund anything, and it's just radio silence. But obviously, he could still also drop this or perform this on Sunday at Rolling Loud on the 16th, which is his day that he's headlining. And I mean, as I said in the last video too, this would be the coolest way for him to roll this out if we actually got the album on, let's say, Sunday, and he was performing it live for the first time. I think that would be the coolest way, but I do think, especially also with the involvement of Spotify, putting in money with the Billboard rollout, with the Billboard marketing, they do want to release it on a Friday to make full use of all the, monetization and charting benefits that dropping on a Friday brings. We also have to take into consideration that he actually took the last possible option now to do this. He actually, like we've been talking about for months, he actually started shipping the merch bundles the day before it kind of ran out, before time ran out to push them out. And it's crazy to think that in December, we were saying this was the worst case scenario, but in this case, I mean, I think all of us are pretty happy, because I think more than 50% of us were expecting this thing to never drop at all, from what I can tell in the comments. I would obviously love to get your voices on this now, what you think, if you think this is great news, or if you think there's still some slight possibility that something might happen surrounding this record, because it's not all secure yet, but the merch bundles are being shipped out. This is the best news that we've gotten on the record in a very long time, and it's going to be a rough ride the next 2 to 3 days until we get official confirmation. Let's see what Carti posts over the next couple of hours. There should be an announcement coming, as always. I'll keep y'all updated if anything happens, so make sure you stay subscribed. And as I said, until the next one, let me know what you think about all of the stuff that we discussed today. And if you think he's dropping it this Friday, March 14th, and if you received a shipment confirmation for your order. All your thoughts on this, please let me know in the comments down below.
If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.